Hi. I wanted to be like in the sun over here, like out in the open, because then I would just be like in green grass, but I had to decide to be under the shade. So I biked a little bit, my bike, my little bike. And is it wet? It rained today, so my stuff might get wet. Oh, super pokey ground. Wait, this is perfect. This is so perfect. Okay. It's so beautiful today. And this is my first time doing a video out in the open. Ow! The ground is so pokey. Ow! My pants are so thin. They're like this material. If I even need sunglasses, I'm gonna keep my sunglasses on. Ow! Ow! I need to move. Like right here. Pokey, 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 pokey. Pokey, pokey, pokey. Okay. Pokey. I go like this. Okay. I want to talk about life. Life is fucking beautiful. I feel like I'm on a high right now. And obviously, I'm going to run with it because I love feeling like I'm on a high in life. It's amazing, beautiful. And I'm going to cherish it. I'm going to bask in it like I'm basking right now. I love it so much. And I think it's beautiful. I think it's a gift. And I'm just going to bask in it. But a lesson I've learned, and I don't know if people have been also feeling this way, is, and honestly, I feel like we learn this when we're super young, but for some reason it's just clicking with me right now after how many years that I've lived life. That life can be a bitch if you make it, if you think about it like that, and if you feed those thoughts in your mind that it's a bitch and that it sucks. But, and obviously, obviously it being sunny really helps me, and that's why I've chosen to be in places that are sunny. I've lived in a place that has been gloomy for like the entire spring, and although I really love the place, I knew that I can't live a life in a real winter. So that's something that I've learned about me. But just feeding those thoughts and really following that, leaning into the happiness within you and within your life is so beautiful. Because I think I used to think about like, because maybe in the past I haven't felt good, or like I've quote unquote suffered, even though, I mean, that's what it felt like. But it's not actually that. Like that's just life, you know. Life goes up and down, and it's not always gonna feel great. It's not always gonna feel bad. Sometimes it's gonna feel boring as fuck. But like learning to find the little things in life that I love and that I can really lean into, that I love to do, that sparks that love inside me, is just so beautiful. And I'm so glad that I've found that. And I think, because going back to what I said, like sometimes in my childhood I thought that in order to be happy I have to go through hard things. That's not necessarily true. I can go through good things one after the other. I don't need to go through pain and suffering in order to go through something that I love, and go after something that I know will make me happy, and go after and just like feeding myself with happy thoughts, you know? I think obviously, if we're gonna get philosophical, one can argue that, well, if you don't have sadness, you can't have happiness. Okay, yeah. I see that. I see that point of view. I see that point of view because I don't think we really know what it feels like to be happy unless we've been through sad moments. Oh, I hope that you can't just hear the wind because that would suck. But yeah, I see that point of view. I think we have to feel all those feelings and identify it and be aware of it until we really know what our true happiness is. And even talk about happiness, guys, like all these worlds or whatever, there's a survey, right, online that shows us like the world happiness index or the scale of like the countries. And obviously I'm pretty sure it was published by Western countries, so we really don't actually know the index, or what am I even talking about? We don't actually know like who is responding to these questionnaires. Like, I don't know if you've responded to that questionnaire, but I know I haven't responded to a questionnaire asking me how I've been happy in the US. So yeah, but I think that happiness is subjective. I think that it all depends on you as a person, and it changes. Happiness, your definition of happiness changes as you grow, changes as you heal, changes as you see and love different things in your life. And I just think that's so beautiful too, because I've also just been learning how to not deal with life, but live, literally live. Like, I've never used to, I've never paid attention to words as much as I have during the past 2 years of my life. And words really do matter. Words matter so much, guys. Like framing relationships as work versus framing it as like something that you live and love. Because I think people say that relationships are work, and yeah, if that's a way to look at it. But work, I feel like work is something that's described as like tedious, and it's not something I want to identify my love life or my platonic relationships or my like professional life with, like work. No, I want to love it. I want to live with it. I want to do things that I enjoy while I'm in those relationships. And so I just like reframing work into like, it takes time, it takes trust, it takes, I guess, effort. But even sometimes effort doesn't have a good positive twinge to it. And so whatever word works for you, that has like more of a positive definition to it, I'd say implement that into the way you talk to yourself, the way you think about things, because it really helps. That dog is, oh, there's 2 dogs. Roughing. Aw, they're so cute. It's pretty hot today. Oh, there's a little squirrel in front of me. But yeah, so what was I talking about? I was talking about how it's great to... I got distracted because there were a bunch of people that walked by me and I was just like looking. But yeah, I love loving life. I feel like I cracked the code, that's why, for me, for myself. And I want to share that because it's fucking amazing. Like, and I know sometimes things will be boring or like maybe I won't feel very good. Like, but I realize like that's fine because that's literally life. And if I'm preaching to the choir and you know this already, then whatever, like, good for you. You cracked the code, period. But like, holy shit, it's so amazing to fucking live life, to fucking love it at its fullest. And it's like this high I have on life. Like, I just want to live like every day every day. And yeah, because I've realized that no matter what happens, no matter what decision I make, like everything's gonna be fine, and I know I got it. I know I got that bitch. I know I got it. I know that because like I trust in myself to make the right decision for me. If even I take a turn that's not where I was meant to go. But then again, I believe that I'm meant to be somewhere if I meant to switch directions anyways, because then I wouldn't have made that decision. It's kind of like a determinism. Is that what it's called? But not really, because I believe I have free will but also like things are meant to happen. I don't know. I try to have a balance of that. And then I realized I used to have a lot of pressure on myself. Like all this fucking pressure, guys. Like we put so much pressure on ourselves. And I think it's because as a society, we're like humans that have all these, like, instead of us having to hunt for like food to eat, a lot of us do have our basic needs met, and so the things that our body really stresses us on is like work and the ability to like speak in front of other people, the ability to like make a certain GPA or all those things. But maybe it's just like I don't care anymore. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't I don't care. But I do care because I love me, but like I don't. Does that make sense? Oh, the bumblebees. The bumblebees. Like I don't care, but I do. But like I know that everything's gonna be alright. Does that even make sense? Yeah. So what if I put my thing right here? I'm like leaning her on my bike. I'm leaning my phone on my bike. I feel like the lighting isn't very lighting, but it's okay. Now I ruined it. Oh no, I stopped her. That's okay. It's so beautiful today. I had to be outside. All these things on the ground are like poking my butt cheeks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to sit like this. Oh. But yeah. So, moral of the story is like feed your thoughts positively. You know that story of like the guy has two wolves in him, one that's basically like good, one that's evil. Which one wins the fight within him? Like that makes sense. And the answer is the one that he feeds and nourishes, and that's totally true. And I used to think that I had that down, like I understood it and comprehended it like when I was in high school. But I just never practiced it in life. Does that make sense? Like I thought I got it because I understood it, but actually I didn't. I had no idea. And I think the decision I made to actually start implementing in my life cracked the code. I actually practiced it in my life. And that's when I'm able to see it physically in my life, right? Because in order to make changes, you need to do the internal change inside, right? And that first starts with the awareness of it. So I guess, yeah, I comprehended it. But then there has to be like that change from inside to outside. And that goes with like practicing, just doing your reps every day. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow. I've never felt this way before exams, and it's actually insane. I actually feel calm, cool, and collected. I don't know why. I think just like schools put so much pressure on you, and society does, and then like we internalize it, and then we make it our personalities. Like, can we stop doing that? Like, I did that too. I did that too. So it's okay. I'm not like better than everyone. I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm just saying, like, I feel like we need to stop perpetuating that cycle because really can we just like live freely? Can we just live as us without obviously pressure is great. Pressure is good. It can be healthy, but when it's like too much to the point where we're getting all these chronic illnesses when we're in our 20s, like no. No, life is much better than that. Life is much more than that. Did you hear that? I cracked my back. And it's just like worth living more than that. I just. Mm, yeah. And something that was so crazy that I realized that my mindset had changed was because I love asking the question like, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? And I'm taking the stereotype of a vampire who like can't go outside, but who's strong as fuck, who eats blood, who is did I say strong? Who's strong, who's immortal, who, yeah, who can like do anything. But I thought I saw a rabbit's foot. But then the werewolf like can go in the sun, can live, but just changes every um, moon, full moon, and then does a little, does a little of their own ruckus. And then, yeah, but they get to live a normal life, kind of, and live life. And I used to say vampire because I was like, yo, I can do all these things. I can be immortal. It's okay if I suck blood, like, whatever. Um, but having the ability, and it's okay if I don't need to go in the sun. But oh my gosh, now I'm like, no, I want to live life. I want to be out in the sun. I want to connect. I want to be with people. I want to live life. I want to, like, inside me, it's like that's how I feel. So, and I did not feel like this before. Last year, I was not like this. Honestly, like recently, I was not like this. So it's okay if you're not feeling like this. I just wanted to share because it's so cool, and I hope people can see that life is worth living and it's possible. It be possible. And another thing that has helped me reach this level is just like taking breaks. I literally had to slow my life down so much. I was so used to just go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Because that's what life or the society that we live in the United States, like if you're on the mainland, it tells us like you need to do this in order to survive, in order to that's what it is. It's a game of survival. Whoever can survive, survival of the fittest, especially with funds and assets and all that. But there's slowing down is so important. Rest is so important. And I never knew that. So Yeah, but that's just for my body. I felt my body just told me to sit the fuck down. If your body's telling you to get up and go do shit, you know? Be safe, obviously. But yeah, maybe you always been like you rested a lot. You didn't, you didn't really go out, but now you're like craving for that connection to go out, do new things. Do it. Do it, babe. Do it. I support you. Experiment, do it. Yeah. Okay. Bye.